My husband, who is 35, is mad at me, who is 32, for taking care of my dying mother. To start, I'm very new to Reddit and have never posted, but I just need to know if I'm crazy or too close to the situation and can't see his side. My mom and I have a bad relationship. She is a toxic and emotionally abusive person. She was a heavy drinker while I grew up and financially irresponsible. She also has a victim's mentality and can't acknowledge that a lot of what happened to her was her own doing. That said, she is still my mother, and I do have some good memories with her. I also do have love for her even though we aren't close. 3 weeks ago, I got a call from police officers who said that they found her living in her car and in real bad shape. They took her to the hospital, and it turns out she has stage 4 cancer that has spread to her colon, ovaries, and bladder. They also determined that she had dementia. I live about 8 hours away and drove in to see her. I hadn't seen her in years, and I knew I'd regret not seeing her. I drove out Friday and returned Monday, leaving my 11-month-old with my husband. While at the hospital, the doctors told me that my mom had been deemed non-decisional, and that, as her next of kin, I was the default decision maker. I honestly don't mind. I've known for a while that all of this would fall to me. I am an only child, and she has no one else except a brother who also has dementia. When I went into town, I went through her car and found knives that she'd hoarded in case she was attacked. I found a grocery list with nothing but first aid supplies on it. It was very overwhelming, and I realized that no one should live like that. She is not a drug addict, and she hasn't been drinking for a while. This was really caused because she ran out of savings in her retirement and just couldn't afford to live. Now my husband has heard for years how toxic my mom is. He also grew up with a perfect, normal family, and I definitely did not. He cannot understand how I'm the one the doctors keep calling. I've told him for years that we're going to be the ones to need to pay for her burial. We have emergency savings, and we can afford to do this. In my mind, it's the least I can do since I refuse to help her a lot in my adult life. Last night, we got into an argument over how children are not the ones responsible and how this is bad timing and inconvenient. It's inconvenient because we're in the process of buying a house and big purchases can affect your interest rate. I'm not sure what to do with that. Yes, she is a horrible person, but she's also had a really rough couple of years. He's mad that we're going to have to pay for her cremation. Only cremation, no service. He's mad that he may have to watch the baby again even though she goes to daycare most of the day. His parents have gotten involved, and they don't seem to get that there is no one else. I just feel like I'm being bullied at the moment, that I'm a burden to my husband and his family because I didn't come from a typical family. It's really getting to me, and now the doctors at the hospital are telling me that my mom has quit eating, and she probably only has about a week left. So, am I wrong for being the decision maker? The one responsible for her care? Does it typically fall to the children? I'm so mad at him for not seeing that I'm grieving, even though she was toxic. He can't see why I care, but at the end of the day, she is still my mom. At the moment, I want to never talk to his parents again, who, until now, I've had an amazing relationship with. I can't look my husband in the eye. He's just been so callous right now and believes she deserved all of this. But I can tell you right now, no one deserves this. I just need some advice. Am I in the wrong? For the record, I tried to take my daughter with me, but the hospital told me she wouldn't be allowed to go in because... Also, I am in therapy, and this isn't going to be the thing to blow up our family. Trust me. We've been together for 15 years, and we're a military family, and we have been through several 9-month separations.